Hey guys, Pat from Elite Action Joe Studios. Welcome to a preview of the new Joe room. So I'm going to start over here. This is one of my shelves. I'm having to move this to my left because I can't reach this side with my right. So this is a set of cubes that bounced around our house since the kids were little and ended up nobody needed them or wanted them. So I had them in the Joe room for a while, and what I did here, I'll show you in a minute. I'm just showing the Joes that I have sort of displayed here. Now most of these are either vintage or vintage-ish. Some different, some Cotswolds, some Ertl. So this is, and then these up here I got on eBay a while back. It's like a really cool set. I'll be doing a full series on them. It's 6 figures in these tight, sort of Super Joe-ish, almost uniforms. I'm actually probably going to be parting with that team, but so what I've done here is, and then down here you see I have my tubs that used to be in the closet, but this is all that's left because everything else is underneath the guest bed, which was, like I said, part of the deal with my wife to get this space. So what I've done here is I took cubes. So I got sets of cubes here, sets of cubes here, and what I did was made a office space for myself because part of the reason I wanted to have a little bit bigger space is so I could essentially focus not just on Joe but also on my writing. Bear with me because I'm just flipping the light around. I don't know how that's going to work because I'll be in front of it. But so basically, here's the entrance. This little shelf has my VHS, and then I'll step inside here. And as I go in, you'll see it's not real big, but it's big enough. It's about 3.5 feet by 4 feet. I got my desk. I'm proofreading another book of mine. Started a new one. These here tubs aren't always here, but I just want to show you guys them. So I don't know if you can see, but these are filled. You see all those notebooks? Those are books. So inside one of these is 3 completed books of one series, and this one has 4 completed books of another series. And anyway, stay focused for now. I'll talk more about that. And then so on the inside of the back side of the cubes, I can also display. So there's my boy Cornelius, some cryptids that the kids have got me for the holidays. And then I've got this shelf. I got some my Adventure People by Fisher Price. I've got my Indians. I've got Western books, my Tarzans, my Monty Python guys, my Custom Mountain Men, Brian, the original Brian. But as you can see, I'm going to try and back out a little bit. So that's the space that will be. So as I said, like what I wanted to do is get a little more focused because I've really neglected my writing, and also I don't read much anymore. I don't know why, but I never had the room for all my books. So here is a good portion of my books, different stuff. Now some of these, like these Hardy Boys books, these are the Hardy Boys, and then these are the I don't know if I was even focused on that. These are the classic illustrated. These were actually Jameson's, and he had no room for them. But I read those growing up, and I just thought they'd be cool on the shelf. Now, on the flip side of these cubes is more books, because you can, if you do this with like a wall, you can use these cubes. They can fit 2 sets, as you can see here. So these fit in nicely, but these, you know, it sticks out a little bit. Now I'm still in the process. I have to, I kind of left it. You can see that the back side, of course, is the, you know, the cork board or whatever, but I'm starting to paint them. So each one, and then the ones that I don't have the good, the original backing, I just put up some black stuff if I'm not using them double-sided. Cassette player, some Joe stuff, boxes of stuff, my wonderful Boondock Saints lamp that was in the old Joe room, but you never saw it because it's always in the back. But as I started to say, so I just kind of wanted to start off with a new space and focus on my writing. My daughter's in the process of helping me. I think we're going to try and publish it on Amazon. Here's some of my, this is all my like G.I. Joe related books and Action Man books. And one of my favorite guys, my custom young Brian that Jay did the head for. He just dremeled all the beard and stuff off. Nice, high and tight. And I want to start reading again, because reading and old movies give me inspiration, kind of fuels my creativity for the writing, so I've kind of let all that go. And with still having my health issues, my wife has some health issues, but you guys know that, at least the guys that I talk to more. But you know, it's kind of cut into my collecting ability for Joes, which is, you know, it's fine. I got, you know, plenty of Joes, but I've been kind of not getting as much, and I'm purging a little bit going out. Here's the other side of the wall. And most of these books are my Robert B. Parker. This is the Robert B. Parker Westerns, Robert B. Parker Spencer, Robert B. Parker Jesse Stone, more Jesse Stone, then you get more down here. And then this is the other side of the second wall. There's the lamp, and then all my VHS, which we'll get into. So I kind of made myself a little Halloween resolution that I would, by January 1st, I would have 10 solid days of writing. I would have 10 books read, whether it's a new book or a reread of any of my old books. And I would watch 10 movies on my VCR with my VHS. Because it's one of those things, it's like, okay, do I need VHS? Well, no, but they're neat, it's nostalgic and stuff. But if I'm not using them or watching them, there's no justification in having them. Except for the fact that there are movies from the 80s and stuff and 90s that aren't on DVD or are almost impossible to find, and they're not on streaming. So if they're not on streaming, I just assume get it on VHS, because I have 3 VCRs that I've had for years. And so real quick, I won't get into a movie review, but so the first movie that I did is this beauty right here. It's called Johnny Handsome with Mickey Rourke. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's awesome movie. You can't. This is not on streaming anywhere. At least any of the streaming we have, which my wife seems to have most of them. So Johnny Handsome. I won't give anything away, but Morgan Freeman, Forrest Whitaker, Ellen Barkin, and Lars Hendrickson. and it is awesome. I just watched it again probably for the first time in 15 years, and it was as good as I remembered it. It's phenomenal. So anyway, so I got I call it my Halloween resolution, because I never do New Year's resolutions really, but I was talking to my kids about it and kind of said that Emma called it my Halloween resolution. So that's my plan. I am still going to, of course, be doing Joe stuff. You know, I got, when you guys see the rest of this room, this is one little corner. It's not even a full quarter of the room. So you'll see this room's not a lot. I mean, it's big enough to make a difference, but like I said, I'm going to have a huge diorama, like headquarters type thing. But I just want to give you guys this preview and show you the part that is going to be for my my writing, and let you know that we are definitely working on the book. My older daughter, is helping me, and we're hoping to get that published sometime soon. I'm going to see if I can flip this real quick and step in here and have a quick seat at my desk. I don't know if I'm on camera. Get a sip of coffee for Ernie, and then come back at you and show you that, if you guys notice anything different. So yes, I have grown what some are calling a beard. I'm trying to give you guys the best. And I've had beards in the past, but unfortunately my beard comes in pretty gray now. And my wife hates it, and she's begging me to trying to get a better light without it blurring out. But as you guys can see, I get them up here on the cameras. There we go. I'm still working on the lighting in here too, because it's a lot different. As a matter of fact, I'm too close to this light because it's blinding me. So that's the beard, and it's for one purpose only. And that purpose is for, so my daughter and me came up with the idea for the cover of my book, and I can't really give it away, but basically we're going to do a little photo shoot and try to get the right picture that would show the main character, which is loosely based off of me, and some of, now I can't get into it really because it's too complicated, but anyways, so in the beginning he has a beard and it is gray, so until we get that shot, I'm going to work, it's right where it needs to be. It's horrible, it's ugly, but it's good for what we needed to do, and then I will get rid of it. Yeah, I used to grow a pretty decent beard, and then, you know, I got old, but there's a good shot of it there. You know, it's no Jess. Or maybe I'll just keep the mustache like Jerry at DeGrad Action Figures. No, I don't think that would look good on me. I think only Jerry can pull that off. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, you guys. But so that is the preview of the writing cave, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about anything you've seen on the shelves, or any of the books, or anything about what I'm writing, or any future plans, and then hopefully next week I'll have another quarter of the room, and then I'll do the big one, the big diorama. I'm pretty close. I'm technically done. I'm just making things the way, like, perfect. So I'm going to shut up because, once again, I went over 13 minutes, and 13 is my lucky number, so I like to stop at near 13. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hey, by the way, great job on all the golden skulls. I apologize for not being able to get it done. My story, I needed jungle, and things got crazy here, and I just wasn't able to pull it off. But everybody that did it did a fantastic job. I loved every single one of them. Jeff, great idea. I can't wait to be part of next year. I am going to shoot mine in the spring and put it up just for fun. And remember to check out all the greats, SpiderMonkeyFilms, G.I. Joe Lost Chronicles, Skunk Works, Skull Reviews, Paul Knapp, ROG, Story Studios. They're doing a great job. Mike and them, keep it up. And everybody else, Robert at Maxog, his story was amazing for Golden Skull. Just epic. But anyways, great job everybody, and I hope you guys are having a good one. And as Jeff says, keep living the adventure, and I'll see you guys soon.